Oh, well, um, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute actually. I think the last ramble I did was either at the beginning of 2021 or December of 2020. Either way, it's been a long time. It's been well overdue. Um, I don't even know where to begin, really. A lot has gone on over the last year, maybe a year and a half, some change. But yeah, I'm back for somewhat for now. I guess we'll see. Try to. I know I said last time I'm gonna try and start making more of these rambles, and I went MIA for like a whole year, but uh, been having the need to want to do another ramble. So I guess we'll just jump into it, and I have a list of things to talk about. So there's a lot that's changed over the last year. I mean, just in game updates, just goals, skilling oriented, PVM oriented, IRL stuff. Like there's a lot been going on. It's been a crazy year. So I don't remember if I talked about it last ramble or not, but I mean I'm just gonna briefly go over it. But I got 200 mil fire making. Surely that's well known. But some things that I've actually been putting off for a long time, like Hunter, I finished. I got 200 mil Hunter. That was really big. Uh, I definitely miss it. I think I finished. Oh man, I finished. I think like 2 or 3 months ago. Um, it was a fun skill. It was well overdue. It took me a whole lot longer than I had anticipated, but we got it done. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But got 200 mil Hunter done, and then throughout the year, um, well, I guess in the beginning of the year, I had a lot of crazy shit happen in the beginning of the year. Um, I won't get too much into it because there's people out. I don't need people out there that need to know that part of my IRL life and shit like that. But a lot of drama happened and went down, and so I had a job originally. I didn't really like it there. Um, I started working festivals with X organization or X company. Um, and so I was traveling a little bit, not too much, but I went to Vegas, went to work at EDC Vegas, and then I went to go to EDC Orlando. And then we also had a Lost Lands trip for any EDM enthusiast out there. It's a festival, all EDM based. I'm more into the heavy dubstep and rhythm and stuff, not so much house, but I mean, it's all good stuff. Um, so I was working security at a specific job. Didn't really like it so much. Left, uh, and I started working at festivals, doing walking around with dancers and stuff like that. It was actually pretty neat. I wasn't doing security or anything for festivals. I was usually walking around with dancers and escorting them around to where they need to be, etc. It was a fun job. It was very relaxing, and you get to hang out with a bunch of chicks. And I mean, it's better than dealing with drunk idiots, I should say, but or people that are doing Molly and all that other crap. But to each their own. um, so the festivals have been on and off all year. Been having a really good time. Been going back to the gym finally. Sorry about my voice. I need water or something, but I don't think I have any fucking water in my house right now. But been going back to the gym, getting the gains on. Put on about 20 pounds this year, and then I started getting back into my calisthenics and stuff like that, and trying to learn a straddle planche again and things like that. I'm on my last semester of college right now as well, which is crazy to think about. It's been a long but very short past 3 years or so. Um, Finishing up my bachelor's in cybersecurity, and then over the summer, I'll be doing all my certifications and stuff. Taking Pen Plus right now. I've done CEH, which is Certified Ethical Hacker. Done Sec Plus. Um, I'll try and see if I can work towards CISSP, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But um, finishing up school's been a big stepping stone, I guess. I mean, it's not the hardest feature or hardest feat in life, but it is what it is, and it's pretty much almost done. Um, but during this whole year, and I'm so upset that I neglected it, especially all of 2020 and 2019, when the pandemic was going around and I was riding around on the bike and stuff like that. Uh, AFKing zone while at work, or just even like like right when you get up and get out of bed. I know it sounds fucking cringe or corny, but right when you get out of bed, log in. Fucking, you should already be logged out at zone from the night before, but log in, put your ass in zone, and then go take a shower, etc. Eat all that stuff you need to do, and next thing you know, you've been sitting in zone for 40 minutes to an hour, and you get a free hour of XP. If you leave the house, go to get groceries or whatever, 20 minutes in zone. Even if you want to, you can, but before you go to bed, 20 minutes in zone. I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot. It's like an hour, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours tops here and there throughout the day. But for, if you do that for a whole year, I mean, you're getting 1,000 hours in zone alone for free XP, it's not so much EHP, but free XP at the end of the day. Shit will add up pretty fucking quick. The finishing up Hunter was fun, doing zone throughout the year. I've been doing herb runs as well, trying to. I think I went like about a year and a half without doing herb runs, which is fucking ridiculous. I don't know how I managed that. I just was not a fan of them. I don't know. I'm not going for 200 mil. 200 mil is not in my mindset whatsoever, if I'm being completely honest. But been pretty burnt after finishing Hunter, though, not gonna lie. I've been doing some Slayer here and there. Well, I started off with Slayer, and as well as been doing my PVM grinds and stuff. I finally got my Avernic. It took nearly 400 Tob KC from my Avernic, which is fucking ridiculous, to be honest. Not only that, but I went 193 dry at Tob before I got a purple, which was my Avernic, which ironically enough was a 4-man Venny whip team on my MVP too, but finally got it. That was a fucking pain in the ass. That really like threw me off the whole wanting to ever do any type of PVM, because RNG based things just suck in this game. I think I'm at like a little over 300 Fasani KC dry. I'm almost 1,000 next KC. I'm close to 500 dry, which is team based, 4 to 6 man teams. On drop rate, I think it's like 1 in 300, 1 in 250, somewhere around there. So dry as well there. Fasani's and Tob and Nex, it just kind of burnt me out. Fun fact though, or funny enough, for those that are watching or listening to the Ramble right now, if you were in Discord with me, you know who you are, but I ended up wiping at Nex. Pretty funny. I never thought I would wipe, but I did. And I don't know how I managed to do that, but I always, like, any type of new content, when people wipe, I'm like, how the fuck do you wipe? Like, you're an idiot. And here I am, I wiped. And it wasn't the first week of Nex either. It was like 2 or 3 weeks after the release when I had like 800 KC. I ended up dying. I wasn't paying attention. I died on Blood Phase. I had Range Prayer still on. And then I went, I grabbed my Trollheim teleport thingy from the diaries, which I've also done all the Elite diaries, which is pretty nice, and then more than half of the Masters. And I went back to God Wars, and for whatever reason, I didn't equip my God Wars items, and I was like sitting at the door of the Frozen Key entrance for just long enough to glance back over to see myself planking, and I lost 2 Zenites, Slayer Helm, Rune Pouch, my God D'hide boots, which were my best in slot boots, 2 Zenites, and full Arma, and a few other things, a blowpipe, which I had no dupes of any of those. So I had to go get all those back, and as much as I hate RNG grinds, like with Tob, etc., it kind of paid in full return. It paid back full return after the wipe, because I think it was like 4 or 5 days, and I had everything back. I spooned all my Arma pieces back, plus a hilt for the log, in like 124 KC. I got my 2 Zenites back in 93 KC. Slayer Helm's obviously nothing. It's like 100 KC. Rune Pouch, I had LMS points. Blowpipe took a little bit. It was like 250 KC using the crossbow. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm not using snakeskin boots, and I don't have any God D'hide boots, so I went to go do some medium clues. I'm like, I'm going to do 50 medium clues. And I got bored after 10. And I went to go to the bank, and I spam clicked them open, and a master clue flew by, and I was like, oh shit, a master clue, hell yeah. And then like the next clue were ranger boots, and I just see them fly by on screen pretty much, and I'm like, oh shit, and there's no way. And everyone in Discord that I was with lost their fucking mind, because it was just so funny and ironic, and it was such a meme at that point, you know, being Max and second page, rank 44 iron, not having ranger boots yet, 200 mil range, 200 mil hunter, and it was pretty fucking ridiculous. But finally got the Avernic, finally got ranger boots. So those were my 2 big PVM goals that are now checked off the bucket list. At next, I spooned the horn on day 1, I believe. And man, those Nihil shards are a pain in the ass to get. Like man, I killed like 3,000, 4,000 spiritual mages, and I still didn't have enough of those fucking shards to make the crossbow. It was Jagex, whoever came up with that idea, was that was very, very dumb. I mean, granted, I spooned the item, sure, but still, like, the amount of shards was not even the amount wasn't even that bad. It was just you couldn't get any from Nex, and if you got some from Nex in any of the mass worlds, or even just like when you were doing the Red X method and stuff, you're getting, you know, like a drop of like 6 of them every 10 kills. So like, I don't know. It was just a pain in the ass. I wanted to make the fucking crossbow and couldn't for like 2 weeks. Sorry about that. With Slayer though, I've been chinning my neck reels. It's weird to say, but with 200 mil hunter, I still have like 220k chins left over, so I might as well use them somewhere. I have no idea where else to use them. If you have any suggestions, comment down below on this video. But chinning neck reels isn't too bad. Obviously, I don't get range XP, but EHP is like 1.5 to 1 because I'm getting like 80k Slayer XP still. And then on top of that, I'm also picking up the ashes and using the spell, which is giving me like 65k prayer XP. So it's not too bad. I actually I kind of enjoy it. What the fuck? My voice is fucking, or my throat is dry for whatever reason. But apart from Slayer, I also did Fasani's, and I went 300. I'm 302 KC, I think, and I have 0 drops to my name, which is also absurd. Like I just can't do PVM anymore. I don't think. I'm just so burnt from the game lately. I've been trying to find something new and something refreshing and fun to do, which is why I'm doing Granite. It's I don't know. It reminds me of one tick chins at Black Chins with Hunter in a way. It's not like relaxing or chill. It's very like high APM, which is I think is what I need. But pretty much, I don't think I have really many goals for this year apart from trying to just unburn and figure out what my next 200 mil is, or whether or not I want a PVM. And I mean, realistically, the only goal I have is 2 bill total XP, maybe 50 mil Slayer, smithing, con, 100 mil crafting. Uh, Currently, I'm doing granite, and typically in the morning, I'll start off and do some sand for about 3 or 4 hours, get in the groove of the 3 ticking, and start banking my 1.2 million buckets that I need for crafting. Um, Mining is actually kind of fun. Maybe I'll push this to 30, 40, 50 mil. We'll see. Um, Record wise, I don't know. I just saw Lixo's 816k 6 hour, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, that dude's just a fucking beast on a whole nother level. But I don't know what goals I have, but apart from maybe mining and Slayer and pushing 2 bill XP, it's pretty much it. I think I'm at the point in my life, especially IRL wise, where I have a little bit more things to focus on. So it is what it is, and if I burn or I quit, I quit. I burn, and I don't know. I maybe just take a break from the game, play some Rust or something. Um, Talking about some of these new PvP updates, like revs and everything that happened this year. I did a little bit of revs, made a couple hundred mil. It was all right. PKers or whatever. Um, and I know like right now they got that new PvP arena shit coming out, and I guarantee Jagex is gonna fuck it up. They're gonna fuck it up somehow. It's gonna be like Bounty Hunter all over again. People are gonna bot it. People are gonna farm it. People are gonna cheat, use AHK, all that other shit, and then all the rewards are gonna be fucking either just trashed or just negligible in some way. I don't know. I'm not too confident on it, and quite to be quite honest, and I feel like I can say this because before I made an Iron Man, I was in the PKing community and I was a PKer heavily. That's all I would do every single day is PK. But fuck PKers, honestly. I mean, they're gonna you can't even please everybody. That's the sad part. You can't please everybody. Every single part of the community, whether you're a skiller, a PVMer, a pet hunter, a skilling, collection log, Andy, whatever, PK, or like, people are gonna vote no if it doesn't benefit them in any single way, and everyone's just so toxic towards each other. And I know there was a Twitter post recently about one of the girls talking about how like the RS community is like so toxic and shit like that. My buddy Jordan showed me the tweet, and like, if you think the RS community is fucking toxic, you need to reevaluate yourself and check on other fucking games like Rust. I'm sorry, but if you think PKers are toxic and telling you to sit or good fight retard, good fight kid, this and that, you obviously haven't played other games outside of RS like Rust. Imagine doing like a 20-hour day, building up a base, getting door camped by a 12-year-old kid with a shotgun, and he goes full deep inside your base and takes everything and then calls you the N-word. Now that's toxic. Another good thing that happened this year, I guess, was the duel arena got removed. Fucking see you later, fucking debt stakers. All those people that made out on so much money, and people are just still dumb enough to give them fucking GP. But I'm glad the duel arena's gone. It removes a lot of scammers and a lot of the shady shit that was going on. But I mean, who knows? This Ramble's pretty scuffed. It's not very organized. I'm doing it in one take because I just want to get it out there. It's been long overdue. I streamed recently. I'm gonna try and start streaming again. We'll see. I'll probably start doing some Slayer streams or something. Now that the PVM grind's over with, things like that. But I mean, apart from mining and Slayer and maybe crafting, that's probably what I'll be streaming. I don't know what else there is to really talk about, but I think I'm just gonna end it here and try to do another one in like a month or so or 2 weeks and see progress and see what I'm doing. Apart from that, appreciate for anyone listening. It's been long overdue. Let me know what you want to see on the stream if I start streaming again. Peace.